It's budget day and we are bringing you a special edition of Gravitas. It was a rather long budget speech. We've picked the highlights for you and in the next 30 minutes we'll tell you all that you want to know about this budget. This was a make or break budget for the government of India. India is in the midst of a slowdown. Just a few days ago, the IMF's chief economist Geeta Gopinath had said that India's slowdown is dragging down the global economy. So the world's attention was on this budget. It was an opportunity for India to send the right signals, a message that would put the Indian economy back on track. Prime Minister Modi believes that's exactly what they've done.
Budget income और इन्वेस्टमेंट को बढ़ाएगा, डिमांड और कंजम्पशन को बढ़ाएगा, फाइनेंशियल सिस्टम और क्रेडिट फ्लो में नई स्फूर्ति लाएगा। ये बजट देश की वर्तमान आवश्यकताओं के साथ ही इस दशक में भविष्य की अपेक्षाओं की भी पूर्ति करेगा।
Expectations are always hard to meet. Let's see if the budget matches yours. We made a list of 5 announcements that have a direct impact on you. Obviously, we're starting with income tax, and it's a tricky one. Yes, tax cuts have been announced today, but the devil always lies in the detail. On your screens now are 2 tax regimes of India. One is not being replaced by the other. They'll both stay. And you get to choose which one you want to pick. The old regime offers higher tax exemptions, with exemptions. The new regime offers lower tax without exemptions, and that is the catch. If you want to pay less income tax, you will have to give up around 70 exemptions. So do you end up saving more with less tax? I'll call your CA. Why should I give you all the bad news? The second major announcement today, the Indian government will sell a part of LIC, the Life Insurance Corporation of India. We still do not know how much stake the government will disinvest. But it's a clear move to raise more cash. They will come up with an IPO to offer shares. Right now, the government holds all the 100% of LIC. According to SEBI rules, they must dilute at least 10% in order to list the LIC stock on the stock exchange. The finance minister did not say how much of this company will be sold. It's safe to assume that the government will keep the majority stake. The third major announcement came for bank depositors, all of us who have money in the banks. You could call it a fallout of the PNC Bank scandal. For the first time in 27 years, the government has decided to hike the deposit insurance from 1 to 5 lakh rupees, which means in case your bank goes bust, in case your bank fails, you get up to 5 lakh rupees as insurance. Earlier, you were only entitled to 1 lakh rupees. You could say it's nothing for your life savings if your bank fails. But you have to agree that 5 lakhs is better than 1. By the way, the finance minister also stressed that your money is safe in banks. Highlight number 4, social welfare. The government had some major announcements on this. 85,000 crores has been put aside for the welfare of scheduled castes, scheduled tribes and other backward classes. And this is an announcement that fits well with Prime Minister Modi's welfare plank. And finally, the last major highlight, the government has set aside 99,300 crores for education. That's a hike of 4,500 crores from last year. Big changes are coming on the education front, we are told. The finance minister today said that there have been more than 200,000 additions to the new education policy that will soon be announced. The government will allow foreign direct investment in education. 3,000 crores have been set aside for skill development.